Hey guys, and welcome back to RoboCat. In this C# tutorial, we will learn about variables and data types by building a small student information program. So let's begin. So I have created a new project, and this is the default program that the Visual Studio provides us for the C# programming. And we are going to write our program in the main block, and in between these two curly brackets I'm going to type the age of the student. So age is equal to 20 years, so age is equal to 20, and at the end of the line we type semicolon because this is the syntax of the C#. So this is how we use the variable and the data type in C#. Here the name of the variable is age, the value stored inside of this variable is 20, and the data type is integer. For different variables we can use different data types, and now let's write another example. So this type I'm using a different data type for grade. So the grade of the student is A. So here the variable name is grade, the value inside stored is A. Inside of single quote at the end of the line we type colon. So here the data type is character data type, so we write char. And now let's print the values of these two variables. So I'm gonna write here console.WriteLine because we use console.WriteLine in order to print something on the screen. And I'm gonna print the value of the age. So as you can see it from here, the value printed on the screen is 20 because inside of the variable the value stored is 20. We can do another thing. We can type here a $sign, inverted commas, and for better user experience I'm writing here the age of the student is, and then I am typing here a curly bracket, and in between the curly bracket I am calling the variable age. And if I now run the program, now this is a better user experience that properly tells the age of the student is 20. And here you can verify as well. We have written age is equal to 20 and printed the value of the age as well. So now on the next line, let's print the value of the grade. And for that I'm typing here console.WriteLine, and in a very similar fashion $2 inverted commas, and I'm typing the grade of the student is, and in between the curly brackets I'm simply calling the grade. I am not calling the value of the grade. Value of the grade is can be A or any other thing. I'm simply writing the name of the variable grade. And if I run this program, this should print two different lines. The age of the student is 20 and the grade is A. And if I want to change the value anytime, for example from 20 to 22, and the grade can be A to B, and now if I run this program, and it should update the value of these variables, and as you can see it from here, the age of the student is now 22 and the grade is B. And now let's talk about another data type. So I am using percentage is equal to 98.5, and we know that this is not integer data type, right? So if I type here integer int, this is automatically giving me an error here. So for this type of like floating data type, we use a data type double. So if I type here double, then the error is gone. And also there is another thing. If I have to type the name of the student, for example the name of the student is Mohsin, and I have to write it in 2 inverted commas rather than 1 inverted comma, and this data type is not going to be character, because for character we can only type one character like A, B or C, and name of the student is not a single character but multiple characters, so we use string as the data type. And there is finally another thing. If a student can be pass or fail, so in these two conditions we have used that variable name as has passed and use the boolean as the data type. So boolean basically has two values, either the student can pass or either the student can fail. And now let's print all of these variable values. So I'm writing here the name of the student is, and in between these curly brackets I am going to call the variable name. So variable name is simply name. Okay, and I think that the name of the student should be the first line, so I'm gonna cut it and paste it here. Control X and Control V. Okay, And I think on the third line there should be the percentage of the student. So I'm writing console.WriteLine and dollar sign, inverted commas, and in between these I'm writing the percentage is, or you can say percentage of the student is, and in between the curly brackets I'm going to call this variable percentage. It's better to write like smaller variable name. So I'm typing here percent, I'm copying this and I'm going to paste it exactly here in between the curly brackets. Okay, and finally, if the student has passed or failed, so at the very last line I'm writing the student has and simply calling the variable name inside of these curly brackets has passed. You can exactly copy and paste in here. So if I run this program now, and as you can see, we can see all of the values of these variables, right? And if you want to change the value, you can simply change it from here, right? So here we have all the values that we have written here, and I will show you how to change it. So you can change the age. Let's suppose that if we want to change the age from 22 to 25, the student name can be Ali or any other. The percentage can be, you can change this percentage, right? And you can also change if it is false. So if I run the program, and now I should be able to see the updated values for that, and it is the name of the student has changed, the age has changed, the student status of pass or fail has been changed as well. So that's how we work with the variables and the data types in C#. If you find this video helpful, then please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching and see you in the next tutorial.